after W, you already know, it's the man in the flesh. Let's go, Giants! Ow! Mr. Giants on top, you already know.
Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on Etsy. All you got to do, go on to Etsy, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, bud. Let's go Giants! Oh! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG, man. What's going on, guys? What is going on today? What's going on today? I should say. I would apologize to you guys for not coming on Tuesday, but I had to do something that I think my dad would slap me if I didn't do. And what I mean by that, guys, when you get of age to vote, I could care less who you vote for. I'm going to be honest. You could vote for Boo Boo the Shoe. I could care less. The thing is, vote. Bottom line, when you become 18 years of age and you get a chance to let your voice be heard. Now, granted, this is the primaries, okay? What does that mean? That means it's pretty much local election, okay? But you got to get out and do the damn thing, and that's vote. I'll be damned if I'm going to dig foxholes for about 5 years and not vote, not do what's constitutionally your right. You know, nowadays everybody want to talk about our rights. You can't make me do this, you can't make me do that. But then when you have a chance to vote and you don't, now granted it's your prerogative, either or. However, you need to get out there and vote. Okay, so that's my political talk for the day. It's going to be interesting about the draft. And I do want to start off by saying We might have to, there's a couple Giants that was on 1-year deals. I don't think I had high hopes for Rudolph, I'll admit. He turned out not to be what he wasn't utilized in the right way. I'll just say that. Which in Garrett's offense, I'm a little shocked. I'm a little surprised at how little Kyle Rudolph was used. Now Booker had a great year, I believe. Doesn't surprise me that he's going. Doesn't surprise me. Kyle Rudolph is going. I think he got a touchdown last year. But again, like I said in the title, in order to make an omelet, you're going to have to crack some eggs. And hold on a sec. Let's see. Sneaky, the chat is disabled on the SneakyG channel. I wonder why that is. You mean on the YouTube channel? Is it disabled on the YouTube channel? Hold on a second. Let me, hold on. This is kind of weird. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to pause. Show less. Edit video. I don't know what'll let me do it. Well, that's not cool. I'm not seeing it. Okay. I'm not seeing where it's not allowing people to comment. Maybe that's something I need to look into. Hold on. And unfortunately, it sucks because right now we're live. We're doing the damn thing. We're talking, we're chatting. Hold on a second here. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Hold on. Let me see something. It says it's made. Okay, it says it's made for kids. Yeah, I think it means it's the SneakyG channel. Okay, so I can't see it. It says it's made for kids. Well, okay, so let me change something here. Let me see what I can do here. And okay, it's public. Review. Okay. All right. So now, all right. Well, how about now? How about now? Let me know how that is now. So I'm gonna put the link out here. It's working. Okay, good. All right. No, I don't want to do that. All right. I'm gonna put the link out now, and let's go ahead. Let's have a conversation, guys. I want to also say something real quick about the situation with Saquon. Okay. I would have liked. I would like to keep Saquon because I feel that this year it. Let me move this out the way a little bit. I feel that this year, he's trying to come back from all those past injuries, and because of those injuries, you're going to have a mental block. And because of those mental blocks, he was hesitant. He wasn't the Barkley of old. And I would love to see Barkley do what he does best. And I'm hoping that he's going to stay on the team and that he will produce like we know he will. But only he. Oh shoot! Hold on a second, guys. Only he can do. Only he can produce on the field. Only he can get away from those mental blocks and kind of make it happen. I'm rooting for him, and he is not happy. Now again, none of these sources that I'm reading is confirmed. Of course, I'm getting my stuff on Instagram and what I'm reading. Barkley has not came out, far as I know, and demanded a trade. But from what I know and from what I can see, is that he from what I've read, he has not heard anything from the new regime, if you will. His future is in doubt, and I just think, as any player would want, is some reassurances. And the Giants, as of right now, are not giving him that. Now, the question is, with what he's done so far in the league, rookie of the year, whatnot, does he deserve that? I mean, did he earn that right? And I think he earned the right to, you know what? I think man to man, not just earning the right. I think man to man, he earned the right to know his status. I think he earned the right to know where he's at in the scheme of things. They did pick up his 5th-year option. So, however, if he's going to play that out, we'll soon find out. Danny said, I heard the best the Giants will get for Barkley is a 5th-round pick. So with that, I will just keep him. I want him to ball out. I mean, if that's the case, I want him to ball the F out. Big Blue Feed. What's going on, man? What is up? There we go. I was trying to get your comment up. Hope all is well. There was a comment I want to get to that was in the beginning. It was about Brady. How do you think the Bucs will do without Brady? I don't think they'll. I don't. It all depends on who they have, who they get as a free agent. I mean, I don't see them being on. Obviously, I don't see them being on the same level as though Brady was on the team. So I don't. And I'm not going to say, oh, they're going to suck. They're going to go 3-13. I'm not going to say that. But I will say they're not going to be on the same level as Brady. Because Brady, obviously, when he got to the Bucs, his 6 rings brought this persona. And I believe Brady. I think Brady came out with a mission, and that mission was to win the damn thing. And I think it was. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if he was trying to do the same thing again, but he just, with the situation with AB, kind of rubbed them the wrong way, and I think that kind of wanted him out of Tampa. But I don't know. Who am I? I'm just a guy with a podcast. So I'm going to bring on the guy that won the $50 gift card to DressCoffee.com for the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. And what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing? Congratulations again on your win.
Thank you. For the $50 gift card,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather give it to someone else.
Really?
Yep.
You don't want my merch?
Well, I do, but it's just.
You know, we'll talk about this offline
Oh yeah.
because I want to pick your brain. I want to know what's up because my feelings are hurt. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Dash. They're not hurt.
So whoever was next to me, or as in the second person that won, you can give it to them.
Well, like I said, let's talk first before
Okay.
we do that.
Yeah.
I want to get to the. I'm just curious. But anyway, enough about that. I haven't really been hearing too much about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I haven't heard that much of the Dallas Cowboys either.
I know that McCarthy was avoiding any questions about this being his last year, and next year Sean Payton's going to be taking over his position.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing, and then other than that, I heard that CeeDee Lamb was interested in hearing, or he was intrigued by the idea of being paired with his college quarterback, Kyler Murray.
Oh.
I guess I doubt it's not going to happen. I mean,
Yeah, I
not
don't
while
think
he's
so.
not while he's under contract.
Yeah.
I think the question that I do want to ask you, and not only you but other Cowboy fans, would you give up Kyler Murray for Dak?
No.
You would keep Dak
Mm-hmm.
over Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't see Kyler Murray being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
I'll tell you what. Because of his actions,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want him
Yeah.
because of his actions. I think the whole thing of unfollowing your team. I mean, just using social media as a weapon.
Yeah.
I think it lacks professionalism. Again, I think it's like it's throwing a temper tantrum. And the fact that he, regardless of whatever the case may be, he wants more money. He wants more. I don't know if you heard about what his agent did.
I have not.
His agent wrote this lengthy letter, wanting his client to be a long-term Arizona Cardinal.
Mm.
But he wants a contract extension. Dude hasn't even finished his rookie deal yet, but yet he wants a contract extension.
Yeah, for the Cardinals, I should say, just finish out his contract and then see where he goes off next to.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Also,
sense
Carson,
to me.
I did see your logo list. Oh yeah, so I've been doing. Okay, so I don't know if you already seen my messages, but I did reach 1,000 followers now.
Oh my God, you did? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. I saw that. I did. Congrats on that.
Yes, thank
Congrats.
you. So, like, I'm just very surprised of how my last 3 to 4 videos blew up out of nowhere. Because I took off for a week because I had nothing absolutely to do besides homework, and it was just like, how did I blow up?
Can I be honest?
Hmm.
Don't ask the question. Just ride the wave. Just
Will
ride
do.
that mother loving wave because that's just what happens.
Mhm.
And by blowing up, how many views did you get on your videos?
So let me check real quick. Because I know both of them reached like, okay, so the Boomer Bust Part 22, 3K views, and then soon
Oops.
Raking Logos Part 1 reached 21.8K views.
Okay.
And then Raking Logos Part 2 reached 14K views.
I am sorry. I was going to look you up. That's why you hear the TikTok in the background, but go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. And then Ranking Logos 3 reached 7K views so far. I'm
There
about
you
to
go.
post another one.
Yeah. And I think I don't even know. I wish I had some kind of gauge that would say, look, if you did this type of content, this is the type of views you're going to get. If you did this type, this is what you're going to get. The bottom line is, you're just shooting it in the dark. You know, if what's that gentleman's name? Is it Goatface? Godface?
I have no idea.
The gentleman that rode his skateboard, drinking or cherry
yeah.
cranberry. I can't think
Cranberry
of his
juice something. Yeah.
I can't think of the name to the song from Fleetwood Mac. If you know, I'm pretty sure he did not think that was going to go the way it did.
Yeah.
Before he posted that, he was just vibing.
Yeah.
And it was relatable, and we all loved it. That's why it got so many views that it did. Like now, it's the kid dancing with his Power Ranger shirt in front of the sink.
Yeah.
You know, that's the next thing. And then you know, soon it's going to be, then, you know, as I heard, it's going to be an old guy with a black beard, just in a Giants clothing, dropping back, throwing a ball. And it's like, Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. You know, that's going to be the next viral. And it can be, if you guys, you know, watch it multiple times. Matter of fact, Carson, I want you to stay up for 48 hours and do nothing but watch that on repeat. Give me a double thumbs up. I'm gonna hold you to that, Carson. You know, it's one of those. That's why I just tell everybody, because I do get a lot of instant messages, text messages. You know, as you know, everybody knows. I would assume so, because I put my number out there. You know, how do I build my following? But I just say, keep posting. And when you think you're done posting, post some more. When you think you're done, post. And then comment on the people that's taking the time out of their day. You know? And then create a podcast where you can meet all the people that comment on your post, you know?
Yeah.
So,
but I'm just glad I reached 1,000 followers. Now I can go live.
You can go live. Now you can do the damn thing. Now you can do, and you know, I know you don't want to show your face. You can always wear a mask.
Yeah.
You know, you can always, there's a lot of things you could do.
Yeah, what I'm thinking for my
anonymity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what I'm thinking for my live setup is just having my phone face the screen playing Minecraft out of nowhere. Probably gonna do that.
Okay. Yep. And you know what? It's your content.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want to do. Whatever. If I want to post like an 8-hour video of a camera facing Barkley, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get many viewers. You probably get one for a few minutes, but it's your content. Don't let anybody tell you what you should post. Okay.
Yeah.
I sure as hell ain't gonna be the first. So, and if I do, you tell me to go to hell. You tell me where to go. How's your sister doing?
Oh, she's doing good.
Yeah, tell her I said hi. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, Dash got the coolest sister in the world. Shit. I wish my
she
shit
did get promoted, by the way, to some rank. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is she? Oh, that's right. You said she was in the Army, right?
Air
or
Force.
Navy. Air Force. Oh, okay. She's enlisted though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So she probably got like E2 or E3 or something like that.
If I remember correctly, senior Air Force something.
It's probably like senior airman. Oh, yeah, I don't know the.
Yeah, senior airman.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Air Force rank structure, so I don't know if that's a E3 or whatever. But yeah. Hold on a sec, McNugget. Your sister's in the Air Force too, or she's in the military as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll see what she says. But stick around, Dash.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and check around and see how everybody's doing.
Okay.
But as always, it's good to talk to you, man.
Yeah.
Always good to talk to you. Let me hear one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you. Okay, Carson. Once the show's over,
I'm glad somebody's blowing up because it ain't me.
you know what? And you know, Dash got some good. He does have some good content. He does have some really good content. You and I are kind of in the same boat when it comes to running backs. Is McCaffrey on the trading block?
Not
that you know of?
I don't think so. Because McAdoo wants a run heavy team, he said, which we're already kind of run heavy.
He wants a, but okay. So the thing about McCaffrey, he's not like an everyday back, every down back, I should say. He's not going to run up the. I mean, he could run up the middle, but I mean, he can't sustain that because of. I mean, and I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be negative towards McCaffrey, but I mean, he's kind of more of the off tackle.
I mean, I don't want him getting hurt again.
Well, I mean, he's kind of like a Reggie Bush type running back.
I don't want him getting like 30 touches a game. That's too much.
Yeah, those are like Derrick Henry numbers. Those are just ridiculous.
And he does not have Derrick Henry's frame.
No, not at all. I mean, I could probably state a good case for Barkley, but still, it'd be a stretch. I mean, especially the injury plagued seasons that he's had throughout out his career. It's going to be sad to see him go if he goes, if anybody picks him up, or if we do trade him. And it sucks because now the trading deadline ends at week 8 in the NFL season?
Yeah. I think so.
Excuse me. So now I got to wait. So if he clears the trading block, right? If he doesn't move during the free agency period, then I got to wait until week 8, I think it is, for him to, be in the clear for the rest of the season. It's going to be a long season.
I don't really think they are going to trade him because they traded or dropped Devontae Booker.
Well, I mean, that's a good analysis, but I mean, they could just be clearing more space for the salary cap.
That's true. How much was Booker making?
Oh, he was just making maybe 1 or 2 mil. I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
Danny says, Carson, you want Panthers to draft Pickett or Malik Willis?
If I had to choose between those quarterbacks, I don't really know. I'd probably say Malik Willis because Cam was his mentor for a couple years, and I think we're going to keep Cam just as like a backup.
But he's still under the contract, right?
Who, Cam?
Yeah.
No, we're thinking of extending him.
Okay, because that was a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah, it was. And with Cam or Darnold question, neither.
Oh.
I don't think Darnold's going to be starter next. Actually, I know Darnold's not going to be starter next year. But we need an O-line. I mean, I can't stress that enough. We need an O-line.
As do we.
I mean, I know there's a bunch of good O-linemen. I mean, Evan Neal, Tyler Linderbaum, that Ikeem Equino. I can't pronounce his name. Who else?
I think I saw that video where Neil he did that standing jump. I want to say that was Neil.
Cam over Malik. I mean, I don't know. But Pickett has small hands. So if so did Joe Burrow. But if he goes to somewhere where weather is going to be an issue, which Carolina, not really, has extreme weather other than like hurricane season. But I don't know. The hands might be an issue. Pickett got speed. I didn't watch Pittsburgh this year.
Oh, okay. They're talking in the group chat. I'm like, or the private chat.
Yeah. But I just don't know. I mean, this is not a stacked draft, other than like defense. Which
Well,
we don't need defense.
I'll push back. This is a stacked draft for linemen.
Well,
for offensive linemen. I mean, there is so many.
No, no, there's a couple good wide receivers. I take that back. This is a pretty good draft.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if the first round is going to be like lineman galore.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
That's the unfortunate part.
And I'm talking like, but also defensive and offensive, both sides of the ball. It's going to be the picking.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we get Hutchinson. I'd love to get Hutchinson at 7. Get that edge rusher.
What about Thibodeau? What about Kayvon Thibodeau? If he falls.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to look at some of his highlights because I was watching a lot of Michigan games, and I say a lot, too, and that's not including the playoff and the Eastern Conference Championship. No, that is including that was 2 regular season games plus postseason. So, and I was impressed. I was impressed with what I saw with Hutchinson. So, we'll see.
But
here we go.
I would love. I mean, he's not the greatest quarterback, but I would just love Sam Howell to come to the Panthers just because he's my favorite college player.
So Danny says, the wide receiver from Baylor just set the record in the 40, running a 4.2. Good God. That's basically saying don't blink. Do not
Hot take, you'll be a bust.
You know, it's funny, though. A lot of people that have the
fast 40s are busts.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say, but I'll say they struggled. Let's say struggled, right?
Yeah.
At least they got their name called.
Which speed is not really everything. I mean,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't, but it does help, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it does help.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't hurt.
and let's be honest. I don't know about you, Carson. I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna speak for me. I didn't get my name called on draft day. So I'm going to give that to the man, hey, good luck to you.
Yeah. I personally want Kyle Hamilton and not because I'm a Notre Dame. Yeah. What position does Hamilton play? Is he safety?
I think he is safety.
We don't need safeties. We got plenty of them.
Okay. I got to, stick around for a little bit if you could, Carson. And I'll holler at you in a little bit.
All right.
But anyway, it's good to talk to you, man. Your mama's doing good?
Yeah, she's doing real good. I think, bro, March Madness about to start. I'm on spring break. This is going to be lit.
You got any plans for spring break?
Basketball. Watch college basketball.
The whole week. There you go.
Whole week.
I think for me, the most exciting time right now of the year is the conference championship tournaments.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
I was, when I started watching NCAA basketball, I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, what? And I remember it was the year that Duke lost in, I think, the first round of the ACC tournament or the quarter, one of the two. And it was like their first loss in the tournament. First time they weren't ever going to be in the finals. Some mess like that. And then a couple weeks later, they were playing in the NCAA tournament. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And I was like, oh, that was their conference. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a friend of mine who went to Kent State. They won the regular season conference championship, right?
Yeah.
And he got a big old championship ring. Kent State, big old ring. But they lost in the tournament.
Mhm.
However, because they won the regular season, they still got a ring,
Yeah.
even though they didn't win the conference
Yeah.
tournament. They didn't. It sucks. You could win the regular season, but not get in the tournament. NCAA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how unfortunately North Carolina's playing out, because we're projected to be the 2 or 3 seed in our conference tournament, but a lot of people don't have us making the tournament, the NCAA.
Oh, so they got to win out. They got to win this one.
Well, they played Duke on Saturday, so
and this is Krzyzewski's last year, right?
this is his last game.
Well, if he okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah. God, I hope we send him out on a loss. That'd be the best day of my life.
And I asked my dad, God rest him. I was like, "What fan were you? Are you a Duke or a North Carolina? Because he's from Dunn. You know where Dunn, North Carolina is?
Done.
Not Durham, Dunn, Dunn.
I know the name, just can't point out where it is.
It's probably that small.
It sounds like a town on the east side of North Carolina.
So, geographically, is that more of a Duke or North Carolina?
Well, the thing about it is, the colleges are so close. The colleges are separated by 8 miles. So
right.
Really, I mean, you can be anywhere and cheer for anybody.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm closer to Duke, but I can't stand Duke, obviously.
I think Austin would have something to say to that. I asked him too. I'm like, who? What Duke or Carolina? He's like, I don't know. He was never really a sports guy. He was. I guess I took that from him. I don't know. Or I didn't. I took that from my mom. Clearly was. I mean, she was from Grace, although she did love soccer. So there you have it. I don't know. But anyway, Carson, I'm going to move on. And I appreciate you coming on, man. If anything, I hope to see you Tuesday. How old are you?
19.
Yeah, I figured you were over the age. Did you vote on Tuesday? Well, no. It's different for every state because this is primaries. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're probably...
Oh, yeah, this is state legislative, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be different for you. But anyway, I'll stick around if you want. And let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you, man. Mike.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I am doing good.
So I see you got your profile picture with Barkley there. Are you afraid that you're gonna have to change it someday?
I mean, in the future, probably, yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be traded because I don't think he will be traded. It doesn't look like it because I mean, what are you gonna get for him? Because he's not really the same player right now, if we're being honest.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, and again, I'm getting this from TikTok, not TikTok, Instagram, and I think it said that the Giants are willing to trade Barkley for a number 1 pick. Nobody's going to give us a first round pick for Barkley.
Yeah, no one's gonna give a first round pick for Barkley. No way. I mean, he's not.
I would be surprised. I'm not saying that can't happen, but I am saying that's gonna be a surprise.
If you say Derrick Henry, yeah. If you say like Derrick Henry, yes, obviously, but that he's not. I mean, just example, but no, they're not going to.
I think Derrick Henry is the 2 number 1 type running back. You know what I mean? So. I think you would have to give up 2 number 1s and a conditional, for Barkley. I mean, for Henry.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Like, what's your opinion on the release of Booker and Rudolph?
I mean, but Rudolph, they didn't use him as needed. I mean, he had potential, but he had missed catches and I mean, he was hurt a little bit, but I mean, he had missed catches, but they could have used it. They didn't use him the right way, really. And for Booker, it's another loss. But I mean, we still have Elijah Penny, but I mean, we could bring back Booker. We never know. So
You're right. We could resign him. You're
yeah.
so right. We could
So
resign him.
wait, so Booker, last year he got his salary was 1.5 million, and then the signing bonus was 2 million. And then this year he's getting paid 1 million.
That's if we kept him.
Yeah, 2022. So that clears.
How much is the dead money? That's my curious. Like, how much is the dead money on the cap?
Oh, I think we're still in the negatives. We're not in the positive.
Well, no, I mean regarding Booker's contract.
I think that cleared at 1 million last time. It says team cap space 6 million. I'm not that good at this.
Okay, I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, the team cap space 6 million or something. I can search it up too.
Oh shoot! I pulled up Devin Booker, and it brought up the dude from the Suns NFL. I said Devin Booker. What the heck am I talking about?
Oh, so in Big Blue all day it says the move creates 2.1 million cap savings while leaving 1 million in dead money.
Say what? For Booker?
Yeah. So it's 2.1 in cap savings while leaving 1.1 million in dead money.
Okay.
It's like according to Big Blue all day. So we still have dead money. I mean, we still have dead money, but it's just we just had to cut. I mean, we have to cut the good players. So
yeah. All right. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Yeah. So it's showing him. So yeah. So he signed for 2 years. He had a 2-year deal. 5.5 signing bonus was 2 mil. Average salary was 2.75.
I wish I got the signing bonus.
Shoot, you and me both. Yeah, well, so yeah, current dead money is $1 million.
Yeah, we still have dead money, but
we still
have to make more of the cuts. So for Shepard, it's tough, but I don't know. I think Shepard I don't think Shepard's gonna take a pay cut because I mean we can't pay him a lot of money because he's not that healthy for him to get a contract.
Rudolph. I'm really curious on.
Oh, Rudolph was obviously. I think Rudolph was the least expensive, really.
So right now, dead money with. Hold on a second. Here we go. Danny in the clutch. Hey, Sneaky. According to JPA Football on Instagram, the census trade value for Barkley is a 4th round pick. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's crazy. But my thing is this is my question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do the Giants? What are they asking for?
I mean, you got to get.
Are they going to stretch it? From a 4th. Let's say they want a 3rd or a number 2.
You got to get picks, and then whoever that team you're trading to is a player, a good player, something like O-line or defensive guy.
So I want to throw this out there. Kyle Rudolph, we signed him to $12 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was kind of a
$4 million signing bonus. $4.5 million signing bonus. Oh, it's not giving me any more information. No, it's like stop loading. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Kyle Rudolph. All right, so we released him
Oh, dead money is 2,400,000.
2.9. Yeah, well, it's 2.9, so close to 3 million.
Yeah.
And it looks like we'll be paying that dead money. Oh no, that's this year. This year. So oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're right. You said 2.4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
2.9. That was
2.408.
yeah, that was
334.
the Vikings.
Yeah,
But
I'm on the Giants.
now, guys, what I mean by dead money, even though there's a contract for a player, the value of that contract still has a consequence to the team for the
You still have to
following
pay that.
year. Yes. Well, that's just money we don't get back. And that's just money. That's money that goes against us on the salary cap. And that's
Yeah.
what we mean by dead money.
I think you have to
Uh,
pay it back. I don't know.
no, you don't. No, you don't pay it. It's just dead money.
Oh
It's just
yeah. You don't pay it back.
we
It's
just
not.
yeah.
I was still in basketball. So
Yeah, basketball is the only, and I was surprised when I heard this. Basketball is the only sport
Mhm.
that's all guaranteed contract.
Yeah,
That's the
especially just
only
one example.
sport.
Especially for the Knicks, Kemba Walker. He was before he came to us. He went to the Thunder. He got traded Thunder, so he got the Thunder bought him out. I think 20 million, like it's
Right.
20 plus millions, and then he signed for us at like 8 million. So Thunder still Oklahoma still play. They're paying for him, and then New
Right.
York's paying for him too. But OKC, he's not playing on the team, so they might change that soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm excited for tight end. Just clean. We're getting a clean slate because
I think the only person that we know for a fact that's going to be on the team next year is Daniel Jones.
who? Yeah,
Daniel
he's
Jones.
gonna
I
be
think
on.
I think he's the
one
only
less shot.
one
I give him one less shot. That's it.
that's he's going to be available or not available. He's going to be on the team because the GM did say we're open. We're open for business. Everybody's on the table, and then he came back and said, "Well, not everybody is on the table."
There's actually reports that they might not pick up his 5-year option. So
Yeah,
see.
but the way that I'll be, you know what? I'm going to come out and say this. People can say it's a hot take or not. I'll be shocked. The way the owners were talking about him, the way the new GM was talking about him, and now the head coach. If they don't pick up his 5th-year option, then I would be shocked. And now it's not like they came out and said we're picking up his option, right?
Yeah.
But when you have the owner coming out saying, we messed this kid up the best way you can do it, and then you you hear the GM saying he is our starter, and then you hear DeBow, or I think he wants to be called
I
Dabs.
think it's Debo. Debo.
Debo, yeah.
Their names are confusing.
Yeah, no. Well, he said something like you can call me Dabs or Dats or I don't know. But the fact that he even said, good things about Jones says a lot about what Jones means to the organization.
Yeah, I mean, I want to keep it 2023 no matter what. 2023 is the
What's up,
big
Aaron? He says they are not picking up the option. This will be a year to prove it. Don't they have to like make a decision by March, by this month?
He's still getting paid this year.
Right. No, I get that, but I'm like, don't they have to make a decision before the summertime? I don't. Maybe that's just for this year. I don't know. I gotta.
If they don't pick it up, I mean, he could go into free agency. He'll go into on free agency.
Right.
We'll see what they have. See what happens. But I mean, hopefully they don't. He doesn't deserve any extension now. He does not deserve anything. So.
No, I mean, he was hurt last year. He did, he did have some
Not the play call.
Offensive. I'll just say he has some issues, but just the offensive line. I mean, look, our line was beat up. Injuries was a factor, and I don't. People could say I'm making excuses for Jones. I don't care, but it's facts. It happened. Injuries are a part of the game, and we should have had depth at the offensive line position. We didn't, and we tried to make the most of a we tried to put a Band-Aid over a fire hydrant, and it didn't work. And Big Blue Ant says they already made the decision. This will potentially be the last year if he can't prove his worth.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he hasn't proved
what's up, Ivan?
He's gonna get an extension. But anyway, you're like, what would you say to those people? Be like, how did Joe Burrow make the Super Bowl? But I mean, like, because the Bengals online is much worse than the Giants. So
I disagree. I think the Giants' offensive line was way more worse.
Ooh,
yeah, the Giants' offensive line was way more worse than.
I think the Bengals are the worst. I'll say, because
I would say they are the worst between the Rams and the Bengals. I would say that. But if I had to compare offensive line, yeah, we were just it was just awful. It was just bad for us.
Yeah, I mean, but it's tough. But I mean, Jones still has the issues. I mean, he doesn't have a good awareness, and he's not built for he's not built like a Joe Burrow or a Mahomes or something. But it's just
but he's built like a Daniel Jones.
Yeah, but it's just
you can't always look. If the grass is greener or he looks like this play, no, I want Daniel Jones to look like Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I want him to play his game. I mean, he throws a good deep ball. He throws a good, mediate to mid-range ball, but he needs the protection.
He's good in the deep ball, but it's just decision making, just awareness, like passing to the receivers. Like when they had that issue with Kenny Golladay, like it's just he still has that, but we'll see with the ball. I mean, I'm not gonna expect like a high improvement, but we'll see what happens.
I say this: I have low expectations, but I'm aiming high.
Yeah, I have low expectations too.
I'll leave it at that. But Mike, it's been a pleasure, man. It's always good to see you, brother.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you Tuesday for sure.
Oh yeah. Thank you for having me on.
Oh man, thank you for coming on. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem.
Let me hear it one time.
Hey, free agency coming up. Let's see let's see what we could do. But you can't hate on Dalton Schultz, but it's okay. He's a cowboy, but we need a tight end. So let's see what we can do. But let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Schultz just have like hip surgery or something? I know one of the tight ends had hip surgery. Big Blue Feed, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I cannot complain. Complain.
Living the
How
dream.
You doing, man?
Pretty good. Living the dream every day.
It's been a minute.
Making it count.
You got to make it count, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
It has. How you doing? Pretty good.
Man, I'm good. Yeah, I see you commented on one of my Instagrams.
The Rock. Playing The Rock. I saw that. I loved that so much.
Oh God. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. That was fun. So what are your thoughts
at the end of the live?
What's up?
I don't even need to ask you the question at the end of the live.
Someone said, because I actually posted that on TikTok as well, and they're like, that's like 1.5 step. I'm like, no, you might need to count that out. That was a 3-step drop. That was a 3-step.
I saw that. I saw that though, but do it your way.
Right, exactly. Right. So what are your thoughts about the latest moves that the Giants have made, meaning cutting Booker and Rudolph?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question as well after,
Okay, what's up?
but Booker, I honestly wish we didn't get rid of him. I mean, he was a great backup, and when he started, he was pretty effective too. And I think honestly, he could be a starter for somewhere that really needs a running back. But um, I wish we kept him. Rudolph, I'm fine getting rid of. He didn't really do anything for us. Um, and I loved the signing when we got him. I really did. But and I don't want to say I had super high expectations, but I expected a little more. So and it saves money. We need the money. Like our cap situation was terrible. I mean, we're getting better and better and better. We're gonna have more cuts coming up. Um, I feel like there's gonna be more cuts that will probably surprise Giants fans too. Like some people that we cut
Okay,
that will
I'm glad
surprise us.
I'm glad you said that. Now, what cut will make you be like, what cut what player that they're gonna release that'll make you poop your pants?
There's, it's like there's three, but I feel like one of them it's like kind of like expected. I feel like the one that's like expected is like Shepard. Honestly,
Yeah,
so
that one's gonna hurt.
Shepard.
Yeah, that one's gonna hurt.
It will. I feel like Brad.
If well, and also too. So there's two things. One, I made a comment. I said it'd be awesome if a lot of these deals can be restructured. Okay, but then
Right.
the GM said he doesn't like restructuring deals, and then also Shepard's looking for some big time bucks, and
Yes,
they
to
were
take a massive pay cut. They're
yeah,
asking
yeah,
for.
like league minimum, I think it was, and that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
He won't do that. No.
No, no. So, it's going to be interesting on what happens and the, in this whole free agency. But like I said, in order to make an omelet, we got to crack some eggs.
Right. Yeah. And it's like the thing I don't get with some Giants fans are like, oh, we need to sign this guy. We need to sign this guy. This guy we need to get. We don't have the money. Before, we could barely afford a 53-man roster, but they want to bring in all these like guys from free agency. We don't even have the money yet. Make the cut, like baby steps. Like make the cuts, clear up the cap, and wait for the draft. I would even say, and see what we can do. I feel like people just want to like jump, like take the big hop before taking the baby steps.
Yeah, yeah. I think Gettleman was just opening up the checkbook, trying to save his job, and it didn't work out that way.
I like Joe Gillen. I mean, we have a lot of people from the Pills, but I like Dable. I like Gillen, and from what I'm seeing, they look like they're actually opening their eyes and like, okay, we have a lot of problems here. We need to fix this. We need to like. There's like they're actually like looking and analyzing the problems.
And they both realize it's not going to be done overnight.
Right. Yeah. That's why they're taking that too.
Yeah. He, Shayna said that he's planning on getting 7 players, 7 best players from this draft. However, he's open-minded to either move up or move down or, collect equity for next year's draft. Because he said build now and also compete in the future, So
we have 5 and 7 in the first round. 2 top 10 picks. Like, what position would you want for both? And depending on the position you pick, who would you want?
I would love to have Neil if we could, and it could go either way. I would love Neil and or Hutchinson.
Yeah. What about Thibodeau? Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah, I got to look at more of his from Oregon, right? Yeah, I mean he's a beast. Don't get me wrong, he's a beast. But I want to see a little more highlights because again, I was watching a lot more of Nate than anything else. And of course Neil. I mean, he's in Alabama.
Yeah.
When you see him every
Yeah.
week, you
Not
know.
only is he from like a big school, but he can block like two people at once. If you watch his
Mhm.
highlight, he's a monster. He can protect like a whole like right side or a whole left side. Like he can do anything on that line.
So I mean, it's like, will he be there? You know, will one or the other be there at the 7th pick? You know, but if I had to choose, I would have to go with Neil first. I would have to
He would
go.
be my first O
Yeah,
line.
I would have to get him, and then hopefully Hutchinson will fall at 7, which I don't think he would. But you know,
No, I
we'll
mean,
see.
well,
We'll
because
see.
we have 5 and 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I
And
feel
there'll be
like
that.
Neil is gonna get taken like before 5, and I'm hoping like to God Hutchinson is still there. I mean, I hope they both are, but I just feel like look at the teams before us. Like, what are their biggest needs? Then see
Right.
who.
Right.
That's like what I was saying.
But well, hey, I gotta move on. It's always good to see you. And
I don't even need to
you're
ask
in
you
it.
that question, as I said
You damn-
before.
Matter of fact, I'm trying to get a team going here in Dallas. There's a 5-on-5 flag football tournament
Yeah.
end of this month. So I'm asking some colleagues, some friends, hey, what you got on my 40, homie? So
You need to like
um,
record that or like post that because I gotta see you slinging that rock.
I'm gonna sling
You
that
better be
mother.
under
I'm gonna
center.
sling that. And the thing is too, like I'm prepping for it. So Nick and I we're out front throwing the ball, and I'm getting that feel right back.
Like
I
the
mean, you
high
see it in
school
my
days.
form. You see when I throw that ball.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know?
Yeah, and you told me your story about how you were like throwing it like in the middle as you were like getting hit and you thought it was an interception, but he caught it and it was like a really hard ball.
Yeah.
Right through him.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if no, I don't think. I think I got something. I think I got another. Hold on, here. I think.
Told a bitch chick trying to keep quiet. I got bad bitches trying to get by. Don't chill for a nigga get violent. I got bad bitches and they coming wildin'. Ayy, I see them motherfuckers smiling. 20,000 damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn bitches going private. She make it clap. I got the strap. 20 new gas.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That was a clean edit. Did you make that?
Yeah, I did. That was my
I
shit.
like that, and I know
That's my
Sims
shit.
is your favorite quarterback, and that my dad loves Sims too. We grew up watching him. He's at Mark Bavaro too.
Oh yeah, well that's who I was throwing it to, per se.
Mark Bavaro, yeah.
Oh my god, and I forgot my chain. Oh damn, I just realized I don't have my chain on me right now. Shit. I feel naked.
I do also remember when we won the second like Super Bowl against the Patriots. I actually did cut this out of an article.
Okay.
It says Manning Giants QB aims for second Super Bowl win. I cut this out of an article when we won. Literally the next day.
Those are the good old days, man.
Great old days.
I gotta roll out. Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Wait, what's that picture? What's that other picture you had? Was that other?
Oh yeah, it's you in the second.
Oh! That's a handsome young man right there, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I like it. I still have it from the hat giveaway.
Yeah, man, that's some good shit. That's some good stuff.
Signature.
I need to do another. I got some more items too that I need to give away.
Yeah, you signed it too.
I sure did. No, that's one of my first ones.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate the support, bro. For real.
Yeah, since day one.
Before TikTok, I think. Yeah, it was before TikTok.
Yeah, before TikTok.
Yeah.
I remember when I think I followed you and you had like a couple hundred, if that.
On Instagram.
Instagram.
I had at least 1,000 because I had to go live. Or were you following me before I went live on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's way back. That is way back. Well, Big Blue Feet, I appreciate you, brother. And anytime you want to come on, just all I gotta do is click the link.
I got it. I've been doing this for a while. I know how it works.
Yeah, man. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you.
Yo.
Yo. So are you okay?
Alright. Let me explain. I've had a rough past few weeks.
Okay.
So it starts off, I get COVID. Everything's normal. It passes. I'm out today or yesterday, so today I get to go play in the tournament game for basketball.
Right.
And I may have went to go shoot a 3 and may not have hurt my leg.
Oh, did you what? Oh, so did you hurt your leg playing basketball?
Yeah, I may have got injured and may not be able to play in the championship game next week.
Oh, that sucks. In the state championship game?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because like when I guys, if you don't know, in the private chat, he was asking me to come on because he got to go to the hospital in 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh, well, go. Don't wait to be on the show. And you could put the show on your phone while you're going to. Because I would hate to read the headlines. Child cut leg off because of wanted to be on Make It Count, and he was determined to be on, so he waited medical attention.
Child gets leg amputated because
right.
SneakyG man would not let him on.
He would not let him on the show. Oh my god! Talk about that PR. Oh my god! Just the thought,
Cancel SneakyG man, everybody.
I didn't know. Oh yeah, everybody be, pitchforks and tiki torches. You're like, he said he was going to the hospital. I'm like, I didn't know it was a leg. I didn't know. But what's up, man? What you got?
Not much, really. Only 13 days till my boy Jimmy G's out of here.
Yeah. Where do you think it's going to go?
Pittsburgh.
You think so?
Or Washington.
I think Pittsburgh is where Russell might land. Although it's cold out in Pittsburgh, so I don't know.
I think Russ is going to Washington.
God, that'd be a weird. That'd be weird. They don't even look right. I'll be honest. When McNabb left, the Eagles and then went to DC, he did not look right in a DC uniform.
Yeah,
not at all. But we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, Sneak, I do have to head out though.
Okay, man. Hey, you know what? Take care of yourself. Yeah, man. Let me hear it one time.
I'll hit you up later. Let you know how it goes.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Okay, let's go, Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Man, gotta go to the hospital. That's some crazy mess. Hey, Zeus, you there, man?
What up, boy?
What's up, football dude? Not much. You wanna get your camera on, or are you good? I saw you had the good background. I saw you had the good setup in the back. That's the only reason why I asked. So what's up, man? What you got?
Talk about the Dallas Cowboys' expectations.
Please do. You know what? The time is yours. Yeah. Go ahead. What you got?
To be honest, I don't think Dak is gonna win anything with Dallas. I don't think he's that guy to take us to a Super Bowl. That's my hot take.
So you don't think he is not going to take the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl?
Nope. I don't think so. I don't think he's got it in him to take us there. I think he's a good quarterback, but I just don't think he's good enough to take us there. We're gonna have good seasons, and that's it. Good seasons, maybe a playoff win, that's it, and then get out in the second round. But
this year, when you guys, I get reminded every time, Jesus, about how you swept the East, and not by you though. I don't think you've mentioned that yet, but everybody mentions Cowboy fans, not you, but other Cowboy fans, and Dash. Dash didn't say it either. I don't think. I can't recall. Maybe, but I don't know. I get reminded weekly, daily, hourly, maybe even monthly, of how the Dallas Cowboys, swept the East, blah blah blah. But then I'm like, but y'all didn't beat a winning team, last year.
We didn't have our record was so. What did we were 11-5? I think. I think that was like the worst 11-5 in the NFL this year.
Well, you had to be 11-6. I don't even know what the record was.
Oh yeah, 17 games.
Yeah, I don't even know what the final
12-5.
record
Yeah, we were
was.
12-5.
12-5. And I'd say, like, aren't you guys worried? Because, and then of course they'll say, oh well, we beat the Chargers. When I was like, that was the second game of the season.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I think the best win Dallas had was against the Patriots.
Yeah. And they weren't even winning yet. They weren't even they weren't even 500 when you guys beat them.
No, I think they were like 2-3 or 2-4.
Yeah, probably 2-4. And the surprising loss against the Broncos,
and then
obviously the Raiders.
That Raiders one really, that was a really deflating loss. I thought we were gonna take that, but nope.
With the situation with Dak and not, but by what you're saying, by not winning at all, were you ever a Dak fan, or are you a Dak fan and just being honest and being real, or trying to be real?
I'm a Dak fan. I just don't think he's good enough to take us to the Super Bowl. I think he's good enough to maybe win us at most maybe 2 playoff games, but I've been a Dak fan when he got drafted, but then again, his rookie year, it was mainly Zeke. Obviously, right. Zeke had a good year.
And to be fair, the team was not built for him.
Then obviously
it was built for Romo.
Year, the offensive line, we still had Travis Frederick too.
Right. So, who is your favorite Cowboy of all time?
Des Bryant.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Gotcha.
Because all the wins the 12 wins that Dallas got, they swept the East, but I don't really care about that. The East sucks.
And I wish I can argue. I wish I could argue.
Dallas.
I wish I could be like, that's BS. Hey, you don't know football, but you're right.
And then we beat the Falcons, who suck. We lost to the Broncos, who suck. Then we barely beat the Chargers at a field goal. Who else did we beat that was not even worth? We lost to Arizona again, like last year.
And here's a fun fact. Did you know that Kyler Murray is undefeated in AT&T Stadium?
Yeah, freaking.
He won 4 state.
Commentators kept bringing it up during the game.
Yeah, he won 4 state championships there, and then 2 straight Dallas games in Dallas there.
Yep. He beat the brakes off Dallas last year with Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
And then this year against Dak. Although I think the overall best game Dallas played that I enjoyed a lot was the first game against the Bucs.
Yeah. It was competitive.
Yeah.
And I think that was the start of it giving you guys lost hope. Did you know? I'm not going to say any names, but a Dallas Cowboy fan said, "We lost better than you."
We what?
Meaning, a Dallas Cowboy fan said to me, because we lost to the Falcons, "We lost better than you." I'm like, you what? You lost better than me? How is that possible? How is that even possible?
Well, then, so like next season, I'll still watch the games. I'm always going to watch the Dallas games. But I would just wait until the playoffs and see what they do there. I don't even care what they do in the regular season anymore.
I had somebody tell me that. Actually, I had someone tell me before the playoff game. I live in Dallas, and all I see is Cowboy fans everywhere. And I'm very vocal too. I don't, what you see is what you get. I don't change when I'm around Cowboy fans. I was like, don't lose, don't y'all better not lose.
What I don't like about it is, especially this happened this season. Obviously Micah Parsons broke out and Trayvon Diggs and whatever. And I'm not sure what game it was, but they did an interview with, I think, Micah Irvin about how they Micah Irvin he gets reminded about the Dallas back in the 90s or whatever. They did this whole interview talking about how this Dallas team of this season reminded of the 90s. And they're like, comparing this year's Dallas to the 90s and whatever. And Troy Aikman was one of those also that says, oh, this Dallas team reminds me of my day or whatever. I'm like, bro. I was just...
And the flip side of that is that Troy Aikman also was the one that said that with this amount of talent on the team, it's unfortunate that, and I think it was during the Pro Bowl, he mentioned that the Dallas team with this much amount of talent and not having any type of success on the field is just, it's mind boggling. Now, of course, I'm not saying it quote for quote what he said, but for you telling me that he was all praise, but then this happened, with him saying what he was saying, about the team.
And then Trayvon Diggs, he got 11 picks, but he was burnt so much. He got beat up pretty good. I think I'd rather take him better on coverage than having all those picks.
Yeah. It's I can't wait until next season. I just can't wait till next season.
I think our schedule is not too bad again.
It's very similar. Yeah, it's very similar.
Medium schedule.
But Jesus, I gotta move on. It's always good to talk to you, brother. Really good.
Question.
Sure, go ahead. What you got?
Who are your favorite commentators for on TV wise when you watch the Giants?
When I watch, I gotta go old school and say Madden and Pat Summerall. But if we're talking today, what's his name? Not so much Chris Collinsworth, but his buddy. The one that called the Miracle thing.
The Sunday night guys?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Al Michaels. Thanks, Danny. In the clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Big Blue Ant said Eli and Peyton. Yeah. Them two. Yes. That's what I like watching. The Giants. They're funny.
I like, what's his name? Romo and, is it Jim Nance, I think?
Yes.
Those two have some, good chemistry. It's kind of enjoyable watching the games when those two commentate.
Isn't Nance the one that says, my friends?
The boring ones are, I don't like watching Troy Aikman and the Joe Buck. They kind of... they have, no excitement to their voice. They're just, touchdown Giants,
Yeah. I don't. I really don't even focus on the commentary, but when Al Michaels, and it's for him, it's like the history that he brings, Yeah. But anyway, I do got to move on, man. Let me holler at you in a little bit, but I appreciate you coming on as always.
Sounds good.
I hope to see you Tuesday. But I guess I'll see you when I see Jesus. Let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go, Giants out.
Appreciate you. Danny.
Hey, what it do, baby?
What it do? Ant, I got you next, man. I got you next. Oh, snap. Big moves. Okay. Don't go anywhere. And I see you, Aussie Giant. We got some heavy hitters in the house tonight. That's what I'm talking about. So go ahead. I don't know if you know more than I do, which probably about the Giants and their moves about Saquon.
I mean,
what you hearing?
it's. I mean, even like Joe Shane said it at his press conference, his introductory press conference. He was gonna make, he intended to make some unpopular moves, just to clean up the, get us, away from cap hell. So, you can't be mad. It's gonna be some unpopular moves, but you can't be mad and upset at him when he makes those moves, because he warned us. He told us, like, listen, I'm gonna make some unpopular moves, but it's just to get us from cap hell. So, it's gonna be moves that's gonna sting a little bit. It's gonna be players that we like.
Oh, Raphael,
It is
I
what it
see you.
is.
I see you, Raphael.
It
Don't worry,
is
I
what
got
it
you too.
is. It is what it is. He's cleaning up Dave Gettleman's mess. So,
Yeah, it's going to be painful. And it just matters what and how much pain we're going to be in when this happens.
It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be pain because it's gonna be players that we love, like, that we love watching. It's gonna be painful, but in the end, it's gonna be a light at the end of the, it's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel, because it's gonna free up so much money. And we're gonna go back to that one season that we spent like at least 200 million. Remember that year that we're gonna get back to that. That's what he's trying to get back to. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take baby steps, because it's a lot he has to do.
So let me ask you the same thing I asked Big Blue Feed.
Mm-hmm.
What one player that gets released, traded, cut, whatever, and you're going to be like, what one? Tell me one player that's going to do that for you.
Blake Martinez.
Oh my God! Yes,
Blake Martinez. That's my guy. That's my guy.
You think Blake that's going to happen?
Yeah,
do you think that's going to?
I think so. He's owed a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna be one of the casualties. Yeah, I believe him and possibly Bradbury as well. But Blake is gonna be one of my top players that I do like, and I know it's gonna sting. If he gets released, that's one of my top ones. He's a baller, man. I love Blake Martinez. I know he got hurt, but if on the field, bro, guy is nothing to mess with.
But okay, with Blake, I don't. Hold on a second here. Okay. So Blake is not even one of the heavy hitters on the contract wise.
I know it's probably Leonard Williams.
So it's definitely, well, actually it's Galladay. Wouldn't that be some mess if they let Galladay go? Wouldn't that be some mess?
That's
right
crazy.
Right now it's sitting Galladay, Williams, Bradbury. Those are the top three. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking Galladay at 4 years, 72. Williams, 3 years, 63. And then Bradbury, three years. Bradbury, 3 years, 43 million. And then, but think of it this way too. I'm looking at this now. Shepard. Shepard. We're looking at 4 years, 41 million for Shepard.
Jesus Christ.
And then you got Adoree Jackson. Then you got Andre Thomas, Barkley, Ryan,
and Logan Ryan.
Then Blake Martinez. So, and then Blake is 3 year, 30 million. Okay. This would be his third year, actually.
And Blakey's not even that old. He's like 28 years old. He's not even that old. I think he's like 28.
Yeah, he's not old.
No.
I don't know. I mean, I would agree with you. Hold on. Ozzy said Martinez will be cut since his Torrey CL. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's
That
able.
injury,
Yeah,
that injury is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna. Oh man.
that's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna be him and Shepard are gonna be like the casualties. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, bro.
Danny,
I'm telling you.
Danny, I don't like you right now. Ozzy Giant, I don't like you either right now.
It's gonna
don't like
suck, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna
This is
be
gonna
bad.
hurt. This is gonna hurt
I was gonna get
because
him.
if we release Martinez, okay, somebody's gonna pick him up.
Oh, he's gonna get a job instantly.
Granted, it's going to be a 1-year deal, but damn it, why can't that
God,
1-year deal
listen,
with us? You know what I mean?
I hope he doesn't get a job in the division though. Let it be somewhere else.
Oh god, that would suck. Yeah.
You know what sucked though? Honestly, if we trade Barkley, right? And if we trade Barkley inside the division, which I doubt they'll do that, but I'm saying though, if that certain team offers us, a nice in return for Barkley, you know what? I think the team will be
not in the division. Not
no, but
not
I'm saying though, it would suck if he goes to Philly.
Who, Martinez or Barkley?
Barkley, because he
Oh.
played at Penn State.
Shit.
Imagine that if he goes to the Eagles and he balls out,
right,
in Philly against us, like the next couple of years.
You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna bring on Ant and Ozzy real quick. Make it a giant forum real quick.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? Big moves don't go anywhere. I see you, Luke. Raphael don't go anywhere. I see you guys.
Barkley is not going anywhere.
I hope not.
Let alone Philadelphia. Let me explain why he's not going to Philly. He's not going to Philly for this reason alone. Miles Sanders. There's no reason for him to go. Philly had the number one rushing offense in the league last year. What do they need Barkley for?
But if they get Barkley, right, and they get that 1-2 combination in Philly, they were Penn State teammates.
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
Well,
hold on. I was going to say this. Danny's perspective is the fact that he's going home. That's the only reason why he would end up in Philly. I could see that. I could see someone going home. What do you think, Ozzy Giant?
Barkley, I don't believe will be traded because the value that everyone else is putting out there is not what we want. Now, I've looked at it in a different way. If people are gonna offer us a 4th round pick or a 3rd round pick or whatever, just keep him for this year because people are gonna forget if he plays well next year or if he leaves. We'll probably get a compensatory pick for it too in next year's draft if he goes.
Right,
it's true,
and that is probably going to be a 3rd or a 4th round pick. So why would you? Just let him see what he does this year. He's been injured the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Roll.
If we get offered like a 4th or a 5th for Barkley, I would just keep him.
The only thing
I wouldn't take anything less than a 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
So Dallas Chris said, "So do y'all want to keep Barkley?"
Yeah,
I'm okay with keeping him because the fact that we keep the rights to him, he may be an asset more than a liability.
More importantly than just holding on to Barkley, and the thing that has the potential for me is Barkley showed signs of being himself last year.
Yeah.
Our offensive line is what prevented Barkley from having that breakout. So once Barkley can get healthy and have a line in front of him, I just don't see a reason, especially after getting rid of Booker.
Right.
Because now all we have is 2 backs. All we have is 2 backs. Elijah Penny, our fullback, is going to be a free agent. Kenny Galladay ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney's not going nowhere. They might ask Leonard Williams to restructure. They might even ask Galladay. I don't think Blake Martinez is going anywhere, and this is why. I think they're going to do to Blake Martinez what they did to Shepard today. So I don't know how many people know this, but what the Giants are going to do with Shepard is they're going to offer him for him to stay with the Giants, but they want to significantly cut his pay this year based off of he's coming off of that ACL. So he's scheduled to make 12.5 this year. They want to offer him the league minimum of I believe 1.3 for this year, and then see where it takes him. I think they would do the same thing with Martinez, only because Martinez isn't a big hit this year, but I could see him restructuring if the Giants are willing to hold on to him, because I think he likes being here. As for Shepard, I could see Shepard taking a cut, but I don't think he's going to take a cut like that. And they basically told Shepard today, you can take this cut, but if you don't take the cut, we're going to cut you.
You can walk, yeah.
Wow.
It's whether those boys want to take those cuts too, though.
Right.
Yeah, and he said, but he's never
Yeah.
healthy.
Shepard's always hurt. Yeah, Shepard's always hurt.
Yeah.
Shepard's always hurt. So I'm going to ask you, Ant, the same thing I asked Danny and Elliot. I'm going to ask you the same thing. What player will shock you if Shane cuts this player? What player will be like, what in your mind, who will blow your mind away?
So are you asking straight up, or would it involve like a trade or something?
I'd say release, because when
just straight up release.
Yeah, just straight up cut, let go.
Barkley would be the most shocking to me.
Gotcha.
I don't think, and again, I think there's a couple players on the team that are untouchable. I think Kadarius Toney's one of them. Daniel Jones, I think, is
Joe
another.
Shane. Yeah, Joe Shane. They said Tony's not tradable.
Exactly. So those guys I think are untouchable. So that would definitely shock me if they turned around and got rid of those guys. But Barkley releasing him, yeah, I can't. Well, actually, they couldn't release him because he's under contract, so they would have to trade him. So again, I'd have to go. Man, who would piss me off or shock me? Probably. I don't see it happening. Well, no, because again, he's under contract, and I think his you know what? Leonard Williams' contract is guaranteed.
Yeah.
So damn, who would?
Elliot, while he's thinking, what you got?
Oh, I mean, to me, I'm not really going to be shocked by any of the cuts. I'm not sure it's a cap hit, but for me, Adoree Jackson would be a massive surprise, mainly because he would fit Wink Martindale's system so well, because he's an excellent man-to-man. He's excellent in man-to-man coverage. Everyone else, Bradbury, I think he will be gone. Martinez, I'm expecting to go. Shep, probably a week. Like,
what about Jabril Peppers?
See that?
Well,
that
he's not under contract.
I think that Jabril will take a significant cut to stay here.
Yeah, he's from the area, so he wants to stay.
Yeah, I don't see him.
I think he would definitely take a hometown discount for sure.
I don't see him on the
I love me some Jabril Peppers.
He's not under contract though.
Yeah.
Last year with his 5th-year option.
Yeah.
Jabril free agent.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Jabril Peppers is free agent.
Oh, he's a free agent.
I gotta agree with Aussie, man. Honestly, would I be shocked if even Kenny Galladay? If God forbid it happened? I wouldn't be shocked if anybody got cut. I am willing and ready, based on they get good trade value or whatever, for anybody to be traded or cut. I'm actually prepared for it.
Now, with the release of Rudolph and Booker, was there any shock to that?
Yes, 100%.
I was shocked.
Booker or Rudolph?
Booker.
I'm gonna have to jump off real quick. Works wanting me to jump back on, but Sneaky, we'll do an OT soon.
We got to. Yes, sir. Let me hear one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Out.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Booker was a bit of a shock to me yesterday. Because I thought Booker had a better year than Barkley last year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's fact. And the sad thing is, the drafting of a running back in the first round is starting to be extinct. I don't see that happening.
Plus, there's a lot of backs in the draft this year that we can end up with in the later rounds too.
Dude,
I'm in love with Hassan Haskins.
I want James Cook.
Cook too.
Oh my God!
Cook's the one from Georgia, right?
Yeah, that's Dalvin Cook's brother.
Yeah, Cook is good. I like Hassan Haskins out of obviously Michigan. I like the kid out of Michigan State. I've even been hearing that the Giants could possibly trade, or actually, I think he's a free agent. Could try and coax John Connor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, from the Cardinals.
The Cardinals,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He'd be a nice option.
But we
He
gotta
would be
free
a
up
nice
money.
option when it comes to Barkley. Yeah.
He'd be a beautiful compliment to Barkley.
Mm-hmm. We just got to get that improvement on that offensive line. I mean, I'm just saying because
I like Antoine Williams too, though. The guy that we picked up from Buffalo. The kid's a bruiser.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we already signed him from
Buffalo. Yeah.
But see, these early signings, right? Will it stick? Will he make the team?
They're GM signings. They're GM and coach signings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Williams, I think, has a potential to be here because I think Williams' situation is, I think not only can he play, that bruising back, but if they needed to, and for certain schemes, he could probably even step in as a fullback as well.
Yeah,
would you trade away Slayton?
Slayton's gone.
You think Slayton's gone?
Slayton's gone, hands down. He's a free agent. I don't think the Giants are going to even offer him anything. That's my honest opinion. I think he'd be a cheap option if we can't find nobody. But I don't know. Gut feeling is he's not going to be here. I truly believe that Shep's not going to be here either.
So Sneaky, that tells us we got to draft wide receivers too, man.
Well, don't forget, we still got Ross. We still got Ross too.
This draft has a lot of receivers in it. Well, no, Ross was signed to a 1-year deal, so his contract's almost up too.
I think you're right. Yeah,
I think he signed that 1 year.
He signed a prove it year.
Yeah, but yeah, and this draft is wide receiver heavy. I'm watching the combine now.
We can get somebody later.
I'm watching the combine now. It's like, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot of them in there.
Yo, did you have you watched a lot of the combine yet?
I watched the guy that set the record.
Okay.
Who's wide receiver.
Who's impressed you the most at this combine so far?
I like the wide receiver from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That guy's fast.
You know who's like I'm developing a man crush for.
Who's that?
Malik Willis.
Oh my! And don't do it.
Dude is a beast, bro.
I know, but they're not going that route.
No, but here's what I'm saying. If that was to happen, because let's face it, we have 2 first-round picks, okay, and they're only 2 spots away from each other. If we grab an O lineman, because I think first of all, I think this draft in the first 3 rounds has legitimate O line help. Secondly, so if they went away from O line in the first round and went defensive end or anything like that, because I think there's good value at defensive end in the first round too, even if we don't get Hutchinson or Thibodeau, because I like David Ajabo. Love David Ajabo at end.
Yeah.
And Devin Lloyd can play end too.
Carson's
so I like guys
Malik
like that.
Is ours.
And yeah, Karopolis.
What's the kid from Georgia I like? I like the kid from Georgia.
The linebacker? Or
Nakobe Dean, I think
Dean. He's a linebacker, but they got their defensive end is actually pretty good too. I forget his name. Trevor.
Oh, Trayvon Walker, something like that.
Walker, that's it. Trayvon Walker. He's good too. And his name has been thrown around with the Giants. So what I'm saying is, with guys like that could still be available in the second round, why not give Daniel Jones something to prove himself and something to push him? If you really value Malik Willis, why not?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. Man. I don't see them drafting a quarterback first round.
I don't either. But
I'm saying Malik Willis is definitely a first round talent, and if that were to happen, it's like another Love situation in Green Bay Packers type deal.
Yeah, that's true too. But I think that Willis will be a lot better. I am not liking Pickett.
They said his hands are small.
And that's why I don't like him. I watched him throw at the combine today. He's okay, dude. Them balls. He throws ducks. He throws ducks, dude.
But Malik Willis, man, that guy's can throw the ball.
Oh my God, he threw an 80-yard bomb and he barely showed any.
Sneaky,
effort,
you got to see his combine.
Yo.
Okay, I'm gonna as soon as I get off this, I'm gonna.
Yeah, dude, that guy
I
was
will
slinging
definitely
it.
look at his combine.
No.
Malik Willis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
you know who else I'm
Carson.
liking it? You know who
Carson
else I'm
said
liking it?
Cam Newton mentored Malik Willis.
Never mind. I don't want him. You can keep him.
He's gonna come to the press conference look like Medea.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop. Oh my god.
Oh man.
But
now you know
man,
who else I'm liking? What's his name? The other offensive lineman. Oh crap! They got him rated right behind. They got him rated behind Limbaum and what's his name?
is that North Carolina State guy?
No, not Kwanu.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid's a monster, dude, and he's a badass too. Like this guy, like he plays through the end of the whistle and then some.
Oh shoot. Guys, I hate to say this. Not Evan. No, we're not talking about Evan Neal. No, we're not talking about Evan Neal.
No.
I do got to move on. And don't go anywhere. I'll bring you guys back on here in a sec.
No doubt, no doubt.
Danny, let me hear it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Out.
Appreciate you. And let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you, brother. For real. Thanks for coming on, man. Now big moves. I'm gonna be transparent here. Okay. We have there's a tradition that we have here on the Make It Count SneakyG podcast. You come on, we talk, we chat, we fellowship, if you will. Once we go our separate ways, you heard it here. You got to say the outro. Give me a thumbs up if you're okay with saying, let's go Giants. Ow. I see the thumbs up. Okay. All right. I had everybody quick announcement. This is Big Boob. Big Boob. What the hell? You just come on 30 seconds and
I got bad boobs. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Jeez. Oh my God.
City Thursday.
This is Big Moves. Timus. I had the pleasure in meeting him last weekend at the NFC East Roundtable. We chopped it up a little bit. Got a little spicy towards the end.
I did. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, them Eagles fans be clapping back.
Got a little spicy, a little sriracha-esque, if I may. So the thing about the football team, I'm sorry, the Commanders.
Wow, wow, we gonna be that disrespectful, right? We said we gonna be cool.
We're gonna be good. I was gonna mention, what was it? What did I say? Oh my God, never give up, never surrender. I swear to God, every time I hear Commanders, I think of Galaxy
Quest. Yeah,
that's a damn good movie. If y'all don't know what Galaxy Quest is, you need to go to Amazon Prime, because I think that's the only place you'll be able to see that. So, what are you guys gonna do for the draft?
First of all, go Giants. That's my favorite team in the NFC East because they always give us 2 wins.
We gonna do that. I think we have a winning record against y'all. But go ahead.
Man. I gotta start off with the Giants joke. But no, I have a couple of questions for y'all. Actually, man. One, Sterling Shepard, is he on or is he off?
If you don't take the pay cut, which I don't think he will.
That's a lot to ask that man. I heard that's what y'all trying to give him vet minimum.
Look, and that's my guy. That is my guy. I actually gave him when this last year I saw him at the Giants Cowboy game. I live in Dallas.
Absolutely.
And I gave him one of my Make It Count shirts, from the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. Go check it out. DrewScuffy.com. And I told him when he gets healthy, make it count. And he came in for a couple games and got hurt again. So as much as I would love to have him, wearing the blue and red and white, like a true American team,
Wow.
I just
Wow.
don't. I went there.
we're
I
not
went there.
we're not just in the nation's capital. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, right?
yeah.
Okay.
More so the Dallas Cowboys, but that's either here nor there. Yeah, I just don't see it happening.
Okay.
I just don't see it happening.
Here's what I see happening for y'all as a Washington Commanders fan. By the way, go commies out here. Y'all see the hat. Y'all know the vibes. I do see. All right, y'all got 5 and 7. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So y'all got 5 and 7 in the draft. I heard the Malik Willis talk. I think that's way too high to get that dude, and that's coming from me, somebody who we need a quarterback. I mean, I don't know if y'all know. At least y'all got somebody y'all can make fun of, and Daniel Jones. I mean, like I said, every time Daniel Jones play me, I be thinking it got to be. Or when Daniel Jones played Washington Commanders, bro, he looked like 2005 Mike Vick mixed with 2012 Brady with a dash of Randy Moss and a splash of what's that boy down there in Carolina, white running back, what's his name?
Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cause Daniel Jones just be getting shiesty on us going down the field, just like I'm just like, yo, man, like what you doing? Like I'll admit, Daniel Jones never act like that with no other team. But he when I come to Washington and start being Danny Dimes, bro. Respect to him. Like I said, like that game on Monday night, that was cool. Even though we won that game, that was a cool to watch it be competitive. Because for both of our teams last season, there weren't a lot of competitive games coming from either one of us last year, as we know. So seeing a competitive game so early in the season, I feel like it gave us hope, and I definitely feel like it gave the Giants hope of saying, "Hey, we're in this at that point. We can do this." Shop Saquon, man.
Well, I mean, we were actually in it until Jones got hurt. The moment Glennon was declared the starter for the remainder of the season, that was a wrap.
And then y'all went to.
It was like a Christmas gift. It was a wrap.
And then after Glennon, y'all went to
From
what was his name? Jake from State Farm. Yeah. Here's the thing. My pops a diehard Giants fan. Love my pops. Shouts out to him. That's the OG Thomas right there. Born and raised in Brooklyn. He a Giants fan. I tell my dad this every year. The best Giants jersey you can get is the LT jersey right now. Because that's about the only player that you know is not going to change on the roster. I don't see Daniel Jones sticking around for another season. And I heard what y'all GM said. Again, this is the season of lies. This is the season of combines. This is the season.
this is the season to be politically correct, right? You got to say the right things.
I was like, hey, look. There is. I make no mistake that the combine is in the same week as the State of the Union. Okay, this is the season of selling. Okay, this is the season of selling.
Well, it's funny you say that because Gabe, shout out Gabe. He says, "Sneaky, what you think about Malik Willis sitting behind DJ?" About at 7 or trade back like 13 and get him. I think that's too high to get another quarterback.
Yeah,
I think that's because like if you get a quarterback number 1, case in point, Eli Manning, Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Eli was not successful on the field.
Hold on. Let's not play with those two though. And I gotta give y'all credit though. The boy showed up for 2. He showed up for 2 rings, man.
Yeah.
Showed up for 2
yeah. Oh,
rings,
yeah.
Man.
Oh, without a fact. Oh, and I'm going to say this side note. It is blasphemous to put him and Stafford in the same sentence. You cannot do that.
Blasphemous for who?
I'm saying, it's Hall of Famers. I'm sorry, as Hall of Famers. It's blasphemous. I got to throw that out there.
Okay. Here's what I'll say about Eli. He's a quiet guy. He rode off into a very bumpy sunset. Okay. It wasn't a clean break. We know how it went. Daniel Jones came in, and then he did like the Tony Romo, well, hey, I don't want to play anywhere else. This is going to kind of be. Actually, he didn't do what Romo did. Like, Eli was, 38 when he retired? 37, 38?
I think 38, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, I think so.
A healthy career. A healthy full career. We're not gonna undersell it. He had a healthy full career within the NFL. Played 17 seasons in the NFL. Great time.
Was it 15. I think it was. And was it 15 or 16? But that's either here nor there. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Great time with that. I just think y'all having a little bit of a transition
Right.
right now when it comes to so when NFL teams get a quarterback like y'all had, let me tell y'all from a Washington Commanders fan, y'all gotta cherish that because you could have a 30-year drought. Okay.
Yeah.
Like we have right now. It's been 30 years. I'm 28 years old. I've never seen a franchise quarterback for the Washington Redskins football team or Command. That's crazy. We got 3 names, but I'm never.
You still riding with him, and you still riding.
Yeah, I've never seen a franchise quarterback. Okay, the closest I had was RG3 2012, and we saw how disastrous that ended for the franchise. Okay, and then it straight up. It was so bad. I still see people in RG jerseys just because they won't buy another jersey. Okay.
Right.
That's 10 years later. We're going on 10 years later. So I know it's gonna be hard for Giants fans to find. I know it's gonna be hard for Giants to find another franchise quarterback. I'm happy to see y'all swinging though. Like that means something at that point. Like I'm happy to see the division stay competitive. I was just talking to Boys for Life, and they're even talking about, hey, they're looking at quarterbacks. Philly, they're looking. I mean, Philly had Corral doing like basketball, or the Pickett or Corral today shooting hoops. They had one of the two shooting hoops today, and they was talking to him. So even Philly's in the talk for a quarterback, and that's why I think what's Corral. Thank you very much, Danny.
Yeah, Corral. Yeah,
and that is just showing how competitive it is right now in the NFC East. And again, I say this because our records don't show that. And in the famous words of the forever greatest coach, in my opinion, Bill Parcells. I hold him as the greatest coach of all time at that point. Belichick comes off the Parcells tree. So if y'all want to go argue with your mother. All right. And the greatest again, I get props where props is due. Bill Parcells the greatest coach of all time.
Right.
Okay. And that's coming from a diehard Commanders fan, bro. You gotta give props where props is due at that point.
Right.
Bro. Greatest coach. You're not better than the record, you are your record. Okay.
You are what your record is.
Okay. All right. Yo, it has been really hard for the NFC East, man. We not gonna lie, bro. I know it's always eyes on us, but in terms of records, it's been very hard for the NFC East within the past 5 years.
Yeah,
we saw what the Cowboys were.
Yeah, we have the lowest winning percentage.
Yeah, it's hard
in the league. Yeah,
there are no quarterbacks here. Dak is a placeholder, in my opinion. He's just a long-term placeholder. You know, you're not gonna get a ring with him. I know Jerry has to know he's not gonna get a ring with him. I know that Philly's shopping hurts right now.
We just, I mean, I don't know how long you've been on, but I actually just had a Cowboy fan say we're not going to win a ring with Dak. Not too long ago. And I'm laying in the cut. You know how I feel about the Dallas Cowboys or whatnot.
Absolutely. That's how we both feel, man.
Yeah. So I mean, for
what's good, Luke?
For me to be at the stadium and tell them 27 years and counting, just to remind them of such.
It just went 30 years for us, man. That's hard.
Yeah, it's rough. I still remember Doug Williams. I was there. Not there, but I remember Doug. Yeah.
Do you remember that 91 game?
I do. Yeah. Okay, with Ripien?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could argue for that being one of the top 5 NFL teams of all time, actually, but that's been 30 years though. 30 years.
Damn, that's right.
Okay. All right. That's been 30 years since we had a solid, stable, winning franchise. Okay. It's hard. And the NFC East has to turn it around. Like I said, we are the biggest market. Out of the top 10 teams, 4 of them on the NFC East.
Big moves. I hate to end this on.
Not at all, man. You gotta do.
But let me hear one time, brother.
Man, I promise this. Man.
You gave me a thumbs up.
I did. So give it to me one more time. My apologies. Charge this from my mind, not my heart.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
Let's go Commies. It's right now. Okay, all good. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you. Guys, Luke, McNugget, and I see Young K jumping on. Chris, guys, I hate to say this. I am gonna cut it short. I hope to see you guys on Tuesday 8 o'clock Dallas, Texas time. Man, this was a good show. These couple hours went by real fast. McNugget, Luke, I'm going to bring you guys on first on Tuesday because I think I promised you guys again, but with under time constraints, I'm going to cut the short show now. I want to thank everybody for coming on. This was a great show. Went by fast. I can't complain. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG, bud. Let's go Giants.